Hello guys, welcome back to btech channel. In this video, I'll teach Java basics. This video is useful for the people who want to learn Java and want to learn some basics, where to start and how you will understand the Java. I'll teach here. So these are the topics I want to cover here. First thing is Java basic template and comments in the Java and data types and some operators. I'll cover these in this video. So if you want to learn Java, this is the best video because I'll teach everything with an example. So watch till the end and comment if you understand this so that it will be more useful to reach to other people. Okay, let's start the video. First thing is let's move for online compiler so that here go for JDB. You can choose anything whatever you want compiler but this is comfortable for me so that I am using this. Let's start with the program in the Java. This is the most basic code in Java. Whenever you want to start, this is the starting point. First thing is public class main. What is this class? What is this main? And what is these terms? I'll explain in detail. So let's watch. What is public mean? Is it necessary to write the class as a public? Maybe a public is not necessary. It just means it is shown to the outer world. Like it is visible to other outer world also. Like it is not a private thing and it is not something which is hidden or which we wants to hide, so that we wrote public here. If you remove this also, no issues. You can simply write class main. Actually, what is class? When you are studying Java or object oriented programming language, the main question arises is what is class or what is object? How can we understand simply? Okay, what does class means? So simply understand class as a matchbox, and in the matchbox there are many sticks. Same wise, class is a matchbox which can hold many matchsticks. Like matchsticks is related to functions. What is functions? We will go through that in detail. Just understand what is class first. Class is something which holds something all related things at once, like how we store all our clothes in the closet. Like that, class is also something which stores all the functions together. Not only functions, some variables which have similar thing related to that class. We will store everything in a set, that is called class. And the main, here the main is just the name in the class, name of the class. Whatever we write, we should start with the capital letter. The class name should start with the capital letter in the Java. If you can change this to Aishwarya, you should start with Aishwarya also, starting capital A. Whatever the class name, you should save the file as in that name only. Here the class name is main, right? So that we saved the file as main.java. If the class name is subset, you should save that as subset.java. Why Java? Because it is the extension we write. Because we are writing the code in the Java, we write the extension as .java. If the code is in C, .c. If the code in C++, .cpp, like that. Everything. So that is related to class and how do we save the class and what is the rules to name the class. I think you understand. Class is something which holds all the things which are similar. So let me write this. Class which holds the related functions and variables, like this. Example can be closet. I'm giving the real life example, guys. Closet or matchbox. I think this is clear. We'll discuss objects later. Okay. Next, coming to this, what is public static void main and this? What is this function? This is the function in class, like matchstick in matchbox, just one matchstick in matchbox, right? What is public, right? We understood it. What is public means? It just which is visible to everybody, which is not hidden, which is not private also. Okay. And what is the static? What is the importance of the static? You should understand, because this is the most frequent question asked in the interviews also. Okay. What does static itself mean? When we write the word static, we don't need object to call that function. Generally, when something we written in the class, in order to access that, we need object. Just understand that. If you write anything in the class, in order to access that something which you write in as a function or a variable, you need object. Without the object, we cannot access anything in the class. That is sure, right? Whenever you write the static, you don't need the object. That's simple. What is the importance of the static is just when you write the word static, you don't need anything to access the function. That's it. So here we wrote function as static means we can call directly this function as main. This is how we call that function, because it is static. Okay. Next, main. What is the importance of this main is whenever the Java program starts, whenever the Java program, when we do the compilation or running, the compiler will first check the main, this main, small m. This is the most important. This is the starting point, right? Whenever you want to learn something, there is one starting point from where you have to learn. In the same way, whenever you want to run the Java program, you need the starting point, which is this main function. Okay. This wherever you wrote main function, that is the main class. Okay. If you have multiple, like have this class issue, you have something like another class issue also. From Can you save the file as issue.java? Why not? Because is the same thing goes for the issue.java also, right? But you cannot save that as issue.java because the main function is written in the main class. So that likewise, wherever the main function is, you should save the file as you should save the file with the class name itself. I think that is clear. If there are 100 classes also, you should save the file with the class name which contains the main only. The main is the starting point which Java program searches to run the some Java program. Okay. Next thing is string args. What is this? Is it necessary? What happens if we skip this? What happens if we don't write this? Let me say, string args is important. It is written mandatorily, but what is the use of this is whenever you run the program in the command line, like we have in our colleges, maybe somebody who studied Java in the labs understand the significance of this. Whenever you run the Java program using the notepad and the command line, you will understand the significance of the string args. If you are running in the lead code or online compiler, you don't need this, but these are command line arguments. What are command line arguments, right? When you are running in the command line, the program, the Java, you should give all the inputs in the same command line only. Then the string args are useful. That means those are think it as inputs only. So don't take much stress about this. These are command line arguments. Just say these are command line arguments which are useful whenever we write the program in the command line only. If not, that is not necessary. Okay. system.out.println. What is this thing? Why do we need this? Just simply listen. Whatever you write inside this double quotes, it will come as an output. What is meant by output and what is meant by input? Likewise, who is starting the programming, like who has completed their intermediate, they don't know what is input and what is output also. Let me explain. What is input is what we are giving to the system. Like what we are giving to the system is called input. What the system is returning to us is called the output. Basically, see here, we wrote here hello world and we got hello world also here. This is called output. Okay, I think you understood that. What is output is what the system is returning to us is called the output. And system.out.println, you should write this exact the same thing. So you should remember how you write the printf line in the C. Like the same ways we have system.out.println in the Java. System is the another function. There we have out, and in that we have println function. We are passing the arguments as hello world. Whatever you write in the double quotes, that will come as an output. If you wrote only hello, we will get only hello when we run here. If you want to print your name, just write it the double quotes and print it. Okay, I think this is the main template you should understand while when you are starting the Java or when you are starting to learn the Java. That's it, guys. Second concept, let's move. Second thing is comments. What is comments and what are those? Let me. Comments. See, here I given double slashes. What are these called? Will this affect the code or not? Actually, these are the comments, guys. These won't affect our code. Whenever we run the code, only this part will be run. Will go for the execution, but not this part. There is no damage or no harm for the code whenever you write something or whatever you wrote in the double quotes, double slashes. These are called comments. Like just think like we'll give some description about what we are doing, what we are solving. That are called comments. Means whenever you are writing any program, this is just basic, but when you are writing the program, you have to give some information what are you doing, because the people who are from outside, they don't understand the code what you have written from at the first go itself. Whenever they want to understand, they should need some inputs like what is happening in this function. At that time, when you are writing big codes, we need comments. Those comments are our lifesaver. What are single line and double multi-line comments? This is single line because when we go for another line, when we type, that is not comment. These double slashes are limited only to the single line only, so that is called single line comment. What if you want to write 2 to 3 lines of comments? Then you should do this. And now here you can write whatever in many lines. Everything is comments. I think hope you are seeing this, right? These all are multi-line comments. Even this code also does not go for the execution, and these lines will not affect our code what we are writing. So what I'm saying is, those who are learning the language or anything, just understand this. What is the structure? Don't by heart everything. The main thing what you should remember is this one is mandatory. Public static void main string args. This system.out.println also. This is just syntax. Just remember the syntax. Understand the syntax also. Then there is no issue for us. At first you will think like, oh no, I forgot how to write public static void main. I forgot to write static. That is completely normal. Practice 2 to 3 times. You will understand and you will get. Don't be in a rush like if in one day I should learn everything. That is not possible. Java is little bit difficult, but it is when you practice it, it will be more easy. So don't lose hope. Let's go into the another topic, data types. What is data types? What are data types actually? You know what? Uh, in data types means listen. What are data types? We have like in genders, like we have female, we have male, we have kids section, we have adults, we have young age, old age, these type of ages. What how we classified this? Based on the age we classified, based on the gender we classified the people. Like how the data which we are giving to the computer is also classified. That is called data types. Means when you are giving the number as an input, that is called integer. Let me give int x is equal to 10. We know exactly x 10 is a number. That is called integer data type. The main thing is it is an integer. Char sorry char c is equal to c. What is char? Whenever you write alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, only alphabets, char is just meant for one character only. When you want to store one character, you should write char. That is char data type. Like, let's understand that it is one of the section. Like boys, this is boys, and this is girls. Likewise, this is integer which stores only numbers. If you gave int x is equal to but you wrote f, there's a stupid thing because you gave here as int and you are assigning it as f. But that is wrong, guys. When you run it, it will give the error. Let me show you how it will throw the error. Sorry, I think here it is not showing any error, but whenever you want to store integer, declare it is an integer. Whenever you want to store character, declare it as character. I think you understood it. Character is which we store alphabets, and you have another one also. We have double is equal to 0.9. When you want to store decimal numbers, you can go for double. Decimal numbers, we also have float type also. Wait. We have integer, like integer is for our numbers, character is for A, B, C, D alphabets, float is for decimal numbers. For decimal numbers which have more than 15 digits after the decimal point, we will go for double. We will have byte, the small numbers which have range minus 128 to 127, we will store as byte. And short also have some 32,287, I think. I'm not sure. This data types have some range. We can store this much range only in this data type. You can check for that in the online. That is not so important for you. But just remember, for large data types, you cannot store in the integer. You should go for long. Long also I'll write. When you have big number, when you go for long. When you have alphabet, you go for char. When you have small decimal number, you will go for float. When you have big decimal number, you will go for double. When you have small integer, like which is from range 128 to 127, you can go for byte also. And short also, we can have some this small number, we can go for short. But basically we don't use these two, we just go for integer only. Whenever you have the small data type or small number also, we can go for integer. But these are just there, just know for the information. I think I am clear till the data types. Let me go for the compiler and clear about you one thing. You know, this is the data type, which specify what is that, and then what is this x. what is this C and what is this D. This X is just the name. Like how that, I mean, whenever you give int X is equal to, wait, int X is equal to 10. What happens in the back end? Like what happens in the memory in the computer? Like what will happen is they'll you will have one box which store this box contains number as 10. Like we'll open the box and put the 10 into that box. That is okay. And that box name is X. I think you got it right. The name of the box is X and you are storing 10, right? That box has restriction to store only numbers. I think this is what this is called. This X is called variable. That is variable which stores the data. I think X is 10. X is storing the X contains the value 10 only. I mean, then variable is which can store the data. This box name is X, right? That box named X stores the 10. Okay, and that box has a restriction only to store numbers. That restriction is called data type and this X is called variable which store the number 10. I think that is clear. The same goes with char. That box has a restriction of only alphabets. That box the name is C. Same with the double, same with float, same with everything. I think I am clear of till here. So what I explained in this video is just what is the template of the Java and what are these comments and what is data types. That's just basic introduction I have given in this video. If you have any doubts regarding this, please ask me in the comment section. Please, if you like this video, please like and share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.